My name is Darkenblade Gaming. Welcome to my deck showcase on my Nightfall Agro deck. This deck has one goal and one goal only. Throw Nightfall units at the enemy until they die. And it's got some meme stuff by using Duskrider and Cygnus, but honestly, who's gonna do that? Yeah, most of this, like, as you can see, there's 6 cards that are above 3 mana. 6. Most of it's in this, which means it's mostly a deck. So we got 3 Lunar Deathbringers. Obviously, this is pretty much your Nightfall Enabler 101. We got 2 Stygian Onlookers. I experimented with 3, but I honestly just didn't. I ended up getting it too often, so only 2. The Flight. This is draw, and it's got a combo with Stalking Shadows because you draw it, and then the ephemeral one doesn't matter because it turns out if an ephemeral hits, if an ephemeral copy hits the Nexus, it gets shuffled before it dies, which means it's really good. And it's a 1 mana unit. It's elusive. It's 2 damage. It's draw. It's pseudo draw since it replaces one of the cards, but. 3 Diana, obviously, it's a Nightfall deck. If you're not running Diana and Nightfall deck, what are you doing? 3 Luminary Shadestalkers, it's pretty much the best 2-drop for this deck. 3 Pale Cascades, obviously. Stalking Shadows, it's a good enabler and can get you some more units. Sky Shadows, I experimented with putting this down to 2, but for now I think it's good because it gives it's a Nightfall enabler, kind of. And also it's a 2 mana 3/1 that basically pays for itself. Since when are you not going to behold a Nightfall card unless you're top decking? Unspeakable Horror, it's basically Vile Feast Nightfall Edition, and it can give you some tempo. Unto Dusk, this card is so versatile. Like I am not kidding. Like it can give this guy +2 attack. It can give Diana Challenger, and before she levels, and after she levels, it can give her +2/+7 challenge. It can create another Doom Beast trigger. It can before Nocturne levels up, it can make him give everything -1 attack. It can make Duskbringer really big. It can make Cygnus elusive. It doesn't give him the ally elusive, but it's a very versatile card, and at worst, you can always just play it. It's a 2 mana draw 1, trigger another Titan. Hush, it's Hush. Like one of the biggest, like if it's a big beefy units that are buffing, this can stop it. Nocturne is kind of a weird spot, but he's Nightfall. You're probably going to roll up pretty consistently, and his level up can end the game because of how many cheat codes you have. So, and Duskrider is very memey because he's Duskrider. He's 5 mana. I really wish this had an Overwhelm instead of Fearsome. And then finally we got Cygnus, who can end the game. You triggered him on you trigger him on Duskbringer. No, not Duskbringer. The horse, the one I just had its name. I can't remember. Or Diana, or Nocturne. Actually, Nocturne's a fairly good choice, and you can pretty much end the game because it's 10 damage. Okay, Mono Shuriken. This is fairly popular at the lower rank. It's not that good because it just doesn't have the support, but it can run you over, especially if they get it right. We'll mulligan everything. We're looking for a Nightfall on turn 2. Oh. This is fairly easy.
Night flowers upon my blade.
We'll have a pretty good attack on turn 3. Yeah, they're always gonna play. They always play Bird Does Sun Disc on turn 1. It's predictable as the sun. Get it. Laugh. You are obliged to laugh. And usually they'll play the 3/1 to create something, or they'll pass.
Sun's beneath me.
Yep, Rockhopper.
You got caught.
I suspect he'll want to take us out. But we got a 1 damage tank. We got the worst Nightfall card. This thing is absolute garbage. Like, it's a worse.
Her flowers bring the moonlight with them.
But we do have Pal Cascade and Unto-Dusk available.
No more hiding.
Where I go, carnage follows. I am their no surrender.
It is kind of problematic. But we're in a position to do anything.
Mother Moon veil me.
Still elusive damage. We've still got Pal Cascade back up. God, why are so many decks running that?
Sisters.
I like that card isn't a very good, but it's annoying.
Shurima, your emperor has returned. Allow me to clear a path for you.
At this point, we're trying to win over the top. So deal as much damage as physically possible. His Azir is nowhere close to level 9. And this deck, this region has one source of health gain. One. Now, this guy is going to be a problem. Siphoning Strike has... if you use it correctly, it can be good, but it's just so clunky. Yeah,
That's new. Provoking it. Calm mind and open heart greet the night. What does it mean?
so block this.
Defiance is our way. You cannot
Block
hold us
this.
down.
He can't kill me this turn.
Shine softly.
Glorious sacrifice.
The moon is our queen. The night, her kingdom.
Let's get rid of that. How close is 0 to leveling? Doesn't mean it's a third one.
Shurima, see what I see. Carry it with you. Emperor, I am honored.
Do we win? Yeah, they have no. Yeah, they have no way of dealing with this. Yeah, and even if we had killed one of us, I would have drawn that. You'll have last minute damage. Yeah, there is one card in all of Shurima that heals. And it only triggers after you level. Well, yeah, that would. It only heals 2 cards, so it's not good against aggro. It's not a good card overall. So yeah, this deck, it's mostly getting damage early and then finish over the top with elusives. Or, you know, it is very weak to big burly units. That's why I'm running Hush. Overwhelms can particularly because usually you're just throwing your 2-1s under the bus once you've switched to hitting over the top. Yeah. Or Nocturne. So you're either using Fearsome or Elusive. Why are you running Ezreal and Jinx? in a Jinx Raven aggro. What you want turn 1 is okay. We did not get that yet at this time. You want the I'm guessing House Spider here. Or you can, if you're not playing anything on turns 1 or 2, you're not being an aggro deck.
Each act of heresy is an act of passion.
We're gonna bait out the because we don't care if Diana dies. She's a quick attack unit. Who doesn't? Yep, baiting out the Mr. Shot.
Invisible to the ignorant.
Now he could pull out. I'll get excited. Yep. Oh. Stack Shock. Odd. So is this an Ezreal deck? Why are you running Ezreal with Raven and Jinx? Oh, he's drawing horribly. That's probably it. I still can't tell what he's trying to do with his deck. Because Jinx and Raven suggest aggro. Not much I can do.
Sisters.
Humanity is obsolete.
Cold and unforgiving as moonlight.
Can you improve perfection?
Playing it without so we can get off the, if he has another Static Shock, that'd be frustrating.
Just you and me, Fishbones. And them.
Embrace the darkness.
Even a full moon has a dark side.
Oh. Okay, I guess they were drawing really quickly.
The words of the heretic.
Yeah, but getting a hit up, Nocturne deals like five mana units are scarily powerful. I'm about to get the free card back. I haven't even bought the pass. I'm considering doing it because I'm 7 days remaining, and there's only like 30 left. No, 20 left for me to get. Yeah, I should definitely. I've completed every single quest. Let's see if I get 3. You get 2 at the beginning of every day. I'd at least get the Ascended Cosmo. And I'd get all this crap, so yeah, I should probably do that again. Let's do one more thing. 3 wins so far is pretty good, but we haven't been able to do any of the mean stuff. The stuff that you play this for. I have a 12 attack, elusive Dusk Rider. Dusk Rider, that's the name of it. My suggestion, don't run that in that type of deck. It just does not get as effective as it should. We're looking for... Doom Beast is alright. We do have a fairly powerful start, it's all Doom Beasts. There's a clever trick you can do where...
We were peaceful once.
And then we go over the top. You're either gonna get Chronomancer or the 3-1 that summons. I can't remember its name. This is a Zillion card. I'm hoping that Zillion just isn't hyper control. Pick a card you Oh, he has that.
We can always rely on you to keep us safe.
Minimum 6 damage. I'll keep this back.
Shurima never fell. It only awaited my return.
Temperamental as moonlight.
Walker.
See what I've learned?
I'm gonna skip that.
In Shurima's name.
Guess we can just play this. Yeah, this with onto a Doom Beast is extremely powerful. He's already at 10 HP. I assume. Oh, okay, no. I was worried about a I'm gonna play Dustbringer next round so we can get Cygnus online. Round yeah, Cygnus on. This game is pretty much over. That is not a good play. You want to do that when you have multiple sended.
Tell the people what you have seen today.
I've got plenty of disposable units.
They forced us to choose death or the blade.
Yeah, you're not getting anything out of this. You have to level your Renekton or Nasus, which is not happening.
Greater things await.
You cannot hold us down. We will be free. Find your path in the dark and follow no false light. Dusk approaches. Bloom and fade with the morning.
Tonight they'll pay for their crimes in blood.
So it has come to this.
2 5/3s with elusive. He can only take out one of them. In fact, he can't take out any of them. They both have 3 healths. He could. He'd have to have double quicksand.
No more lies.
Okay, he has 1 quicksand.
Don't touch it!
You should not have done that. Saving. Let's not end it now. I want my Dusk Rider. More accurately, I want to play leveled Nocturne.
The soul wears away like grains of sand.
We can still do it. We can still get the. How much? How much is my?
Remember this day. The order is given. Stand down.
let's finish it. Never Bromby mode after winning. This is an aggro deck that competes against Shurima, which is really popular at the lower ranks. Like, Mono Shurima is not a good deck. I've built a version of myself. It's not good. Like, and I've got it here, Ascension. It's not good. But yeah, I want to get at least one game where I level Nocturne or use a big, yeah. There are a lot of bad Nightfall cards. Like, there's this 2-1 that you saw, there's the Silence 2 things, which can be useful, but it favors a, get rid of the, it favors getting some blockers out of the way so you can power damage over, which I found is unreliable. I say we mulligan everything, but we got it. This is a... Yeah, do not combine these two champions. They're trying to do the exact... Like, use Lucian with either. Like, I use Lucian with Hecarim, since I'm not the biggest fan of his ear. Mostly because his voice is really annoying.
Her flowers bring the moonlight with them.
Darkness hides my path.
I assume he's going to have Vile Feast or something. Yeah, but doing these two together just doesn't work because they're just stacking on top. There's no benefits.
It's our time.
They can't block, so. Interesting. I'm gonna kill that so he can't trigger.
You cannot hold us down.
For truth.
What is he going to do? That. You want to make sure these decks can't get their combos going. If they can, it's over. I played them, I know.
Whatever the cost.
Yeah, if he gets his healing online, there's no stopping him. Now, he hasn't actually triggered Hecarim at all, so...
Another day in paradise. Light fades.
Yeah, getting rid of that. He's going to be healing quite a lot, which is worrying. Yeah, quite worrying.
Hide no longer.
You cannot escape.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
Don't turn around.
Cygnus, how I missed your light.
Thank the mother you're alright. What have you learned?
We're trying to go over the top. Yeah, that's about as far as he goes.
The nightmare never ends.
Yeah. I'm getting pretty close to gold, but this episode has gone long enough. So yeah, that's the deck. It's very aggro. It can very easily cheese out a win against a slower deck that isn't prepared to deal with like that deck. If Ephemerals, if you're not getting out, you need to be constantly going, getting your ephemeral triggers. Hecarim had no, like his level progress was nowhere by the time he was played, which is really bad for that deck because it wants to on turn 6 level Hecarim and effectively create a scenario where they can't do anything and they die. That's how that deck wins. Or Alternative Evolution, which is a much better pair with Hecarim, by the way, than Azir, because Azir just he's doing more of what Hecarim wants, which Hecarim doesn't need anymore. He needs stuff that triggers off, like Lucian. With Lucian, you can rally and then attack again, and then it also creates a scenario where they just can't do anything and they're just run over by a bunch of ephemerals. It just doesn't work. Like, he summoned like 5 ephemerals, but because he had no triggers, like I didn't let him get any triggers, I was able to defeat him rather easily because his Hecarim just wasn't doing anything. Now, he probably would have, he wouldn't have leveled because he used up his entire board playing the second Hecarim. No, I think it was was it second Hecarim or was it just a normal? Doesn't matter. So yeah, until next time, my name is Dark and Blade Gaming, and I hope you all have a great day.